Guess what we have today? Now, well, it's Dale again. This time he brought this interesting project. It's a willow. And to tell you the truth, I don't have any. I read some descriptions on making bonsai willow, and it sure seemed like a lot of trouble. So I never got into it. But, you know, around here we'll try anything once. So here we go. We're going to get started with Dale's Weeping Willow. I guess we should go ahead and turn this one so you'll know what we have to start with. Okay, here we go. We'll get started. Okay, Dale and I have been discussing, and this will probably come off, and then we go up this line, and it was doing well to here, and then it kind of fell apart. So we're thinking either going up this way or going up this way. So we shall see. Well, Dale just did the first cut. So let's see what we're going to do next. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a rough cut first. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this a little bit to see what we have. Okay, so now the two choices. Which one do you want to save? Okay, with a little discussion, we decided to cut this one off. That was easy. Okay, here we go. The next cut. And upper part. Wow, he came with a nice looking tree. It's sad now. It's sad with a purpose, at least. We're thinking to maybe take that branch and then we'll tie it down so we get that angle a little better. Because there's not much left. But I think willows are really tough. All right, now some serious root cutting. You know, somewhere I read that willow bonsai need to be repotted 2-3 times a year. I think that's when I decided I wasn't going to do it. Well, we'll find out.
This is classic. Super classic.
What we have here is Dale cleaning this pot. Well, the reason for that, all that white, is because it had a wisteria in it and it was soaking in water for many seasons in the summertime. And that's what's going to happen with your willow anyway. This pot is from the town of Shigaraki in Japan. They're known for their larger pots. And this one, I'm pretty sure, is older than Dale. So he's going to clean it up a little bit. And I think it should fit in there fine. If not, at least I have a cleaner pot. What can I say? Okay, so Dale had cleaned it up somewhat. Knowing Dale, when he gets home, he'll get this thing all polished up. But anyway, we'll continue with this program. And what I have done in the past, like I said, I haven't done a willow, but this being a weeping willow, I think it's somewhat like a wisteria. And I like things that dangle down, you know, the weeping part, but not on a straight up and down trunk. So if we do a slight slant, I think it'll look better. So we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a trial fit. So we're trying to get that slight tilt. Yeah, you have to be careful how the roots are, but I think this will work fine. Looks like he's got the angle just about right, so he's gonna go ahead and backfill. And then we'll go ahead and move that branch down. So we're putting a little bit of final touch with the string. So I think just by lowering that branch, right, then it doesn't compete with the trunk and it starts to look more like a branch. And I think he'll be trimming up those long branches so it's shortened up. And I think we're looking pretty good. Well, there goes Dale again. He has to finish it up. I would have just slapped some gravel on top, but no, he wants to finish it nice. Okay, so anyway, we'll show you the finished product when he's done with his fine tuning. Okay, looks like he's done. It's got nice movement and taper now. When he first brought it, it was big and a little confusing because the line went all over the place. Now this looks a little stark, but if it reacts like I think it will, it should be right back. So now that it's much easier to handle, hopefully they will bring it back and we can show you the process. Okay, so this was the Weeping Willow. So this has been Hero assisting Dale. We'll say goodbye for now. See you again real soon. And once again, this pot is from Shigaraki, Japan. And I'm estimating to be maybe as old as or older than Dale. Okay, it's bonus time. I know you guys like bonuses. Well, these are the branches that got cut off. And then you notice the red marking? That's that very magical thing that only happens in a certain time of the year. Or if you use a blade with a red blade on a reciprocating saw. Anyway, so that's what that is. And these should leaf out. I'm gonna put them in like we did the wisteria in the lava rock. And then see here, I took the smaller ones and I'm just gonna leave this in this water next to a bright window. Not direct sunlight, but bright window. And then probably within weeks, you'll start to see roots on it. Now, I think we talked about it in the past, but when making cuttings, you like your juniper or something like that, you put it in water and you throw in a chunk or two of the willow. And that releases the hormone into the water that's picked up by the other plant. And so that's what the old timers used to use before the invent of the rooting hormone. So anyway, this should be fairly easy process. And if it is, we'll show you again. And if you never see it, it failed. Okay, this was your bonus. Goodbye.